Term 1 in America complete, so let's carry on. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can end these crises once and for all. We're going to leave the cabinet as it is. GDP's on the rise. Flag burning law. Oh, the Patriots aren't happy with us at the moment, so kind of let's ban it. Yeah, and Liberals are less happy, but you know, hey. Uncompetitive economy is finally at the end. Yes! The earlier problems of lack of competitive economy has now subsided. Let's get that big boost. Because we need it, because we've got a deficit of 54 million. What's on the news? Case of mistaken identity. State execution. Shocking reminder that the government policy on death penalty can lead to deaths of innocent citizens. It's quite popular in this country. Not the death of innocent citizens, the death penalty, but we'll have to see if we can kind of reform it a bit. Global economy is in deep recession, so I guess we're not doing too bad, and we're mega popular with the voters. Right, what to do here? The food crisis is like going insane and is fueling antisocial behaviour. Where are our food stamps? They're right down here now. If we whack that up, more compassionate, eases the food crisis a little bit. Okay, you know, helps the poor. It's very popular with the voters. Let's go. We might have to go on a bit of a spend-a-thon. I'm sure we saw something about city farms. They might help. Public services. I can't even remember where it was now. Economy? Nope. Where were city farms? I'm sure they were in here. Or did we already implement them? Ooh. State water company would up the water shortage. I love it. Okay, we're not going to go down that route then, because it'll cost us a fortune to make it worse. Drug treatment scheme. Not that popular. Needle exchange program would improve health. And it's kind of like meh with the voters. Okay. Unexplained wealth orders. Not popular at all. Transport. Food stamps reducing the food price. The water shortage is really contributing to it. How can we sort the water shortage? Can support the environment. Of course we can. Eco-home regulations. Smart meter program would introduce energy efficiency. State water company we've already ruled out because, you know. Water shortage though with some desalination plants. And maybe compulsory water meters. Right, they're quite popular. Let's go with compulsory water metering to reduce the water shortage. It's popular with most of the voters, which is, I guess, a little bit surprising, but needs must. And desalination plants, not as popular, but they help us get rid of this water shortage. Let's go with it, because that will have a knock-on impact on the other thing, food price. And let's keep the country tidy. Let's really please the environmentalists this turn for not a lot of money. And go. Attorney General is tired of serving. Great. Oh, cabinet members gone. Health and Human Services. Let's go for Nathaniel the Ruiz. Fantastic. Technological advantage now. That's good. Back from the backwater. Increases productivity and GDP. Always something we like. Obesity has ended in America. We have conquered obesity. Fantastic. We've got a new major party donor. Fab. Internet crime's going to get bad if we don't tackle it. 89% of the vote. We've got a deficit. Education's dropping. Unemployment's going up. Can we sort that out? Nigel Farage said, I think that politics needs a bit of spicing up. Well, we're certainly doing that in America. Food crisis, way high. Starting to come down, hopefully. Right. What is this? Fake news. Fake news. Fake news. Media monopoly. Where are we with that? It's dropping. Thanks to the state broadcaster. Not all that fast, though. Taxes are going back up, which is good. Is the economy picking up? Yeah, slightly from its doldrums. Respiratory is coming way down, but it was insanely high. More to support the environment, maybe? Not very popular, but might be needed. State energy company would cost us a fortune. Ban crypto. Interesting. Hybrid cars initiative. Packaging tax. Don't really want to affect GDP at the moment, which is some of the problems with those extra taxes. Recreational drugs, though, that is causing a bit of a problem, isn't it? What is the current law on that? Press freedom. Where are they? Ah. Narcotics. Legalize cannabis. Do you know what? It's not popular at all, but let's tax. Medium level. Extra 7 billion. We're not going to say no to that. Yeah. So, robotics research grants. Smart meter program. Let's help the environment. It's very popular with the voters. Fantastic. Social Justice Foundation. Increase that liberalism. Bit meh, but spend that political capital while we've got it. Former spy poisoned. These things are becoming a bit of an issue. Polarisation is going up massively. Going to extreme views of us and them. Fake news. So this is being combated by the state broadcaster, but got 99% popularity. Rare earth crisis if we don't kind of act. We've got a minor budget deficit, so we're spending more, but we're getting more. We are way more popular. The Republicans are dropping like a stone, which is helping us get more political capital, which is always a good thing. We could do more to help the environment. Reduce CO2 emissions, increase energy efficiency. It's a very popular CO2 campaign, maybe. Human cloning research would cost a lot, wouldn't it? Law and order. Flags on every street corner. Police drones. Unexplained wealth odds are getting more popular the more we change things around. Fuel efficiency standards not popular. Carpooling. Not that popular, but we've not really got a problem at the moment with congestion, so maybe we leave that. Water shortage. Desalination plants, compulsory water meters are still coming into effect. Skills shortage dipped, nearly stopped, and has risen again. Anything we can do on that? Oh, public libraries, education, retired, equality, very popular with the voters. Let's boost education all we can. Education is the way out of many, many, many problems. Public services, free eye tests. Youth club subsidies would reduce antisocial behaviour and crime, and is very popular, doesn't cost us a lot. Let's do it. I like how we're quite polarised, always going to the max on most things, but Needs must. Bicycle carpooling campaign. We're going to grass the nettle on that just to reduce car usage a bit, help the environment. Single adoptions. Yep, why not? Conservatives aren't that happy, but everyone else is. Kelsey Gray, housing urban development. She is not happy. Cyber warfare. We need to look at the intelligence services and policing. The right to die is coming up again, thanks to Sarah Morgan. 99% of the vote in the election. Economy's in recession. 49.05 billion budget deficit, which we're hoping will sort as GDP raises and the global economy recovers. David Cameron, I was the future once. Hopefully we're not saying that this term. Both income and expenditure have risen a lot since we've come to office. What is this? Oh, polarisation. Press freedom is at the maximum now. Body cameras is at medium. They're not that popular with voters. Gay marriage is highly supported. Gated communities. I'm not that big of a fan of it, to be honest, as a policy. Might be one to look at getting rid of. The intelligence services. Not popular with liberals, but does reduce crime. Private prisons. The law and order kind of does probably need quite a bit of reform here. Speed cameras, water cannons, wow. Not popular at all with voters. Yeah, effective at dispersing processes because you fling them back. Seems very authoritarian, I agree. Wow. There's even more to change here than I actually thought. Rubber bullets. It's like insane, this, and it's not popular with anybody. Prisons, overcrowded cells. Prisons aren't popular with anybody. Well, I wouldn't imagine if you end up in one. Overcrowded cells. We're kind of not doing a good job here at all. Well, we've not inherited a good job, shall we say. Intellectual property rights, very popular. Gender transition, doctors' agreement, okay. Community policing, very popular. Let's whack that up to the top. Let's hammer this antisocial behaviour into the ground. Oh, zero political capital to raise as well. It's a freebie on political capital. Fab. Just what we like. CCTV cameras. Would cost us a lot more, but antisocial behaviour would plummet for an extra 2 billion. Face recognition system. Crime down, violent crime down, that might help with the prisons so we can fund them more. Antisocial behaviour down, let's do that. Do you know what? I'm so outraged by these water cannons. Let's cancel them and actually save the money on them. They're not popular with anybody, anyway. What's this one? Tear gas? What? What is all this? Can have health effects. Seen as a tool of authoritarian regimes to cancel it. We're getting rid of tear gas. What is happening here? Rubber bullets. Gone. This is major law and order reform here. Come on. Prisoner tagging. What was the other one? Where's rubber bullets gone? Or did we just get rid of that? Who's that? Police force. Police force is at the minimum. Let's raise that, shall we, to, like, not the minimum. It's great. We were spending a fortune on the military, next to nothing on the police. Fantastic. That sounds like a recipe for absolute disaster. So let's hammer crime before it becomes a problem. Reduce antisocial behaviour, reduce corruption, reduce unemployment. What is not to like? And we've got no political capital left. Let's see what the public think of the major law and order reforms there. Whistleblower. Shed light on the dark side of the war of terror. Well, if we're doing something wrong, let's reform it. 99% of the vote. Internet crime will be a problem if we don't tackle it soon. Loyal, we're signing up loads of new people. The economy's in deep recession, but our budget deficit is getting better. So that's good. Polarisation is starting to drop. Antisocial behaviour is starting to tank. Fake news is coming back down. This food price crisis is stubbornly high. Stubbornly high. Organic farming subsidy will help with the water shortage, which is dropping down. Would cost us a bit, but it would make the food price come down a bit, which would help people. Capitalists aren't like it. Health will increase. Let's go with the organic farming. Who doesn't like a bit of organic farming? Let's try and solve some of these crises. We want term 2, crises over. We managed to do that when we started off with so many. It will be fantastic. Health food subsidies is a little bit popular. Let's go with it. Let's increase health, because the health service here isn't that great outside of the private sector. And let's combat those food prices. Tobacco awareness, kind of mulled over a bit. Let's do bicycle subsidies, 56%. Anything to boost health, because we've still got this respiratory problem, which is now going back in reverse. Demand from donors, school tax credits. Increases private schooling, which I'm not that happy with, so no. Attorney General is tired of serving in government. She was tired before. Diplomatic immunity. Has fled the country after allegedly killing a citizen in a car crash. Right. We are going to sort this out. Water shortage has ended. Now under control. Egalitarian society. Look at that since the start. Understanding our different backgrounds better these days due to cultural exchanges and education. People are now treating each other equally, blurring and even erasing lines between different races, genders and beliefs. Living in such a society makes people very happy and less likely to cause harm to others. Crime down, everyone happier. Fantastic. What's not to like? Crime down, health up. Rare earth crisis, 100% of the vote. Wow, we've not seen that before. I don't think most of Congress understands how economics works. Hopefully we do. Fab. So now we've got some positives replacing some of these crises. Food prices coming down, so we've not got warning signs there flashing up on the dashboard. Before we boost technology anymore, we probably kind of want to... Ooh, vertical farm subsidies. We probably want to kind of do something to help the rare earth prices. There's definitely something around here for it. Ooh, productivity though. Reduces our skills shortage problem. Not that popular, but education, education, education. Hammer the skills shortage, increase productivity. Carbon capture and storage would reduce our CO2 emissions. Robotics research grants. No one wants it. Young entrepreneur scheme. It's tempting. Cycling campaign. Boost health. Go on. We're all about the bikes. Robotics research grant would increase our technology. CO2 campaign. Everyone wants it, so give the public what they want. Right, and we're done for that turn. Ministerial resignation. This is the problem with radical change. Everyone walks out. Angel Torres, step up for me. Major donor abandons the party. Well, we got a new one. Cyber warfare. Oh yeah, we were going to challenge that, weren't we? Import tariffs have ruined Sarah Morgan's great life. Yes, but they're boosting our economy. Got small budget deficit. She's not bad considering where we were. We're like quadruple that nearly. And global economy being in deep recession. 100% popularity. It's going up. Fab. Income is now $1 trillion. Expenditure 1.04 trillion. Look at that from income tax. 470 billion dollars now. Pounds. Right. Law and order. Death penalty. Ugh, look. Cancelling it. 33. Ooh. Game hunting restrictions. They seem good. The DEA. Violent crime is lowering all the time anyway. Armed police. Submachine guns. This is insane. The law and order policies here have to be some of the, you know, craziest, I think. Want to increase equality. These are only kind of half popular with the voters. We're indifferent to gated communities at the moment. Something we want to grasp, but probably not. Straight now, jury trial, if requested. Okay, for now. Judicial independence is high. That's what we want. Intelligence services. Intelligence services must tackle kind of internet crime though, so we want to be able to push up technology. Balanced prison regime, okay. Proportionate fines. Tasers, rare usage, okay. Rare usage, that seems the one radical policy they've got right. From starting off. What? Intelligence services, let's boost them, because these threats that are increasing to us will be offset by that. Press freedom is already the highest it can get, which is what we want. Where are we on the media monopoly? It's going back up. If we boost education, then that's a way out of it. Of this kind of media monopoly insanity. State education is really popular. We could pretty much kill private schools by sending another 50 billion to them. Respiratory diseases are causing us a problem. If we looked at the state health service, which is all the way down here, all major operations. It's going to cost a fortune to boost that. Probably need to boost the economy a bit more before then. Executive term length, 4 years. Ah, yes, executive term limits. This is going to be a problem. 2. It's very popular with voters. To raise it. This is our 2-term. We need to raise that. We need to be able to raise that to be able to stay in the game. All focus on staying in the game. Right, so to raise it, to lower it from 2 to what? Bug alert! Can't lower it. 17. We want no limit, really. 68 political capital. But at least if we can boost it to 1, we can stay in the game. So we need to... Right, 14, we need to get this sorted. Internet tracking. Let's ban the tracking. Internet speed goes up. Internet crime. The intelligence services are combating it, but it's started. Cyber warfare. My gosh, we've got crises coming all over, but the intelligence services was a good thing to start combating it. Food crisis has ended. Gig economy is taking off though. Rare earth crisis. Literally. We've solved 2 crises and generated 4 more. 99% of the vote. Where's that executive term limit gone? Let's raise it to 3. It's going to cost us 34 political capital. Do we even have 34? Oh, we do, just about. Let's do it. If the public keep voting for us, then why shouldn't they be able to get it? Good job we remembered that. Policy reversal. Which one? Oh, on the executive term limit? I did not make any promises on that. State visit cancelled. Blame instability and security concerns for the cancellation. Minister's gone. Housing and urban development. Step up, Sean Taylor. Technological advantage. We're being outclassed now. Antisocial behaviour has ended. Gridlock has started though, but it might end next term. Polarisation has ended. Fantastic. Major donor abandons the party. Not fantastic. Poverty's up. Crime is down though. Right. This deficit's ridiculous again. But we've got so many crises to sort out. So, rare earth crisis would be helped, I would imagine. Well, should be, because less demand for GPUs, so I would expect that to have had an effect, to be honest, but there you go. Robotics research grants. That's just going to like fuel it more though, isn't it? Public services, state broadcaster, university grants which put in for compulsory water meters, desalination plants, ban tobacco. Ban tobacco is low. A low banning of it. Probably inside or something like that, I guess. CO2 campaign, we put in Youth Politics Council. Technology colleges are at the maximum. State schools. Can boost that. Selective schooling is neutral. Healthy eating campaign, free school meals, cyberbullying awareness, internet crime. We need to like proper tackle this. What can we do on law and order? Unexplained wealth orders, state religion, right to privacy, police drones, needle exchange program, flags on every corner. Police force is low at the moment. If we max that out, crime and violent crime drops. There's a bit of a massive expenditure at the moment though, isn't it, to do that? We kind of want to see how other things are affected by that. State schools. If we boost them up massively, we're only 59% popular with the voters. We kill private schools pretty much. increase state employees, reduce poverty, increase education. We need to do some rare earth mining. Where's that gone? Can't be in transport. Must be economy. There we go. Need 32 political capital. Let's see if we can get that by just nexting now, because that would be really good. Skill shortage has ended. Woohoo! Gridlock has ended. Woohoo! Credit ratings downgraded though, because of all our spending. Rubbish. New major donor. Fantastic. Death penalty problems still, we need to grasp that. Look at that budget deficit. That is insane. We made it worse than when we started. But we're insanely popular. Government borrowing. Wow. Need to get a grip on this. Debt interest 10.8%. That is insane. But rare earth metal mining is a go now. Increased productivity, increased technology, reduced rare earth metal price. It'll cost us a fortune. It's mega popular. Widespread extraction. But hopefully we can grow ourselves out of this. We're going to go for growth rather than cutting ourselves out of it. So that was a biggie. Robotics research grants we could now put in will massively increase industrial automation, but we can get a massive new tax line through an automation tax. I think that's the way we're going to go. Increase school inspections? No. There's already too much pressure on them. Private space industry is growing. Fantastic. Patriots GDP will love it. We're running a massive deficit. 95% of the vote in the election. We're adding more activists, but at a lesser rate, and people are loyal. Well, the country's certainly in a better state than we took it over. Maybe save the deficit, but we've still got too many crises on the horizon here. Oh, not on the horizon, actually happening. Ooh, high-speed rail. Right, no, tax. Automation tax. Not popular. But technological innovations led to brilliant inventions. The dark side of industrial automation is that it's leading to job loss. Less jobs mean less income tax. To make up for the loss in state income, the economy ministry has designed an automation tax to be paid by the most advanced companies. Yes. 38%. Just to hold it down a bit. We could go up to 75%, but they will probably revolt. Let's see if we can manage 60%? What's the difference between that? It will hammer down technology though. But if we're in for a penny, we might as well be in for a pound, because that's 7% down on technology anyway. Let's do 50%. Okay, because then that will help bridge some of this deficit before we plunge into some kind of debt crisis. Well, it's 8.4% if we do it to 50%. If we do it max, we can reinvest it. Technology down 10%, industrial automation down. Let's do it and hope it doesn't kill off business. I'm already nervous about that. Frequent flyer tax, hybrid cars initiative, junk food tax, would increase health. Micro generation grants, packaging tax, would affect GDP. We want to kind of stay away from that. Plastics tax really popular, but it would affect GDP again. What should we do? Arts subsidies are quite low at the moment. We're funding circuses. Should we go for an opera house? Would boost tourism, reduce unemployment. We can do that. Free parenting classes. Great that we implemented them. We've boosted science massively. State postal service. Costs us nothing. Income 150. But if we put it high, it costs us a fortune. Comparatively, income goes to nothing. Unemployment goes down. Productivity up though. Let's do it. You've got the Royal Mail now. Got compulsory water meters, desalination plants, youth politics council, public libraries. Right, tobacco awareness campaign would be reasonably popular. Let's do it. Help the health of the nation. Hopefully tackle respiratory disease a bit more and push us to solve that. Fake news should be coming to an end now. Great. Journalist jailed in the capital for espionage. Criticising our human rights. Damn, we need to sort that out. Fake news now largely absent from social media. Credit rating upgraded. Fantastic. Got our AAA back. Bureaucracy is imminent. 97% popularity. More people signed up. Got a minor budget deficit now. How's the global economy doing? Global economy is picking up now. That automation tax is raking in quite a bit. Do we need to raise taxes more to spend more on the things we care about? That debt interest is insane. What happens if we raised income tax just a little bit? Look at that. So 0.5. If we raised it from 45% to 55%, we'd basically get over an extra 100 billion. Middle incomers would hate us, would increase equality, should be progressive. GDP takes a slight knock, but it's probably worth it. It's not popular with the voters. Oh, and it's close to the election, but we've got really high popularity. Let's try 55%. Please say that's the right decision. Let's sort out this debt once and for all. Delivery drones. Allow them! Reduces traffic congestion, increases technology. What's not to like? Right to Die is back on the agenda. The budget has a fantastic surplus of 156.57 billion. We're still 98% popular. Activist adding has slowed down. The global economy is doing alright. So we've got a surplus, so at least now our income isn't... Third biggest income isn't government borrowing, but that debt interest is insane. That debt interest is actually insane. We kind of want to be paying down that debt massively. And it'd be nice to be able to maybe increase the executive term length again to 4, but we'd need 34. Let's see if we can let's see if we can get it by not changing anything this term. This turn, not this term. We tried that in the UK one, not changing anything. The term is a disaster. Airport connection. Let's do buses. Yay! Pollution is a serious problem. Gridlock is... We're all over the place on gridlock. Egalitarian society. It was a great time for equality, but everything has to come to an end in the end. See how we can get that back. Budget is in good shape. We currently have a surplus and could reduce taxes or pay off the debt. Or pay off the debt. Major donors abandoned us. Antibiotic resistant bacteria. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's leave the campaign speeches at the moment. Executive term length to 4, so we don't forget. Let's get an extra term in there. Diversity quotas for companies, reasonably popular, decreases racial tension, doesn't cost us a lot, equality up, self-employment down. We'll do it. Why not? We'll do it to the max. And we can't do anything else, but we keep our donor, which is good. GM food proposal, increases shelf life, less pesticides. Let's allow them. GDP boost, environmentalists are hating us though. Cynical voters. No, it's because, well, I guess there's right to be cynical, just not for the reason you think so. New major party donor. Manifesto and campaign speeches are available. Budget is in great shape. Import tariffs, I know, but it's helping us. We're not doing much campaigning this time. I'm not sure we need to. Bureaucracy, we're hovering around. We've got 20. The debt is being paid down now, which should mean we can stop look at that, 107 billion. It's insanity. Insanity is what it is. Right, economy. Antibiotics ban will increase the food price a bit. Will increase health, but will shield us from antibiotic resistance. Let's sort that out, because that's like a big problem to have. And let's max it out. Hopefully it doesn't increase food price too much. Young entrepreneur scheme. Doesn't cost us a lot. Very popular. Close to the election. Let's do it. Right. I don't want to make any manifesto promises. Oh, so it is election day now, so let's see where we are at the end of an exciting term too. We wouldn't have been able to have another term if we hadn't fiddled with the executive term limit, but we've sorted that out, so we've got potentially another 2 terms. Let's see where we are up to. So, activist turnout, we're trouncing the opposition. Spending boost, we're trouncing them. Let's see if we're more or less popular than last time when we got 91% of the majority. Let's go. This is looking good. This is looking good. Despite all the extra taxes, they're loving it. Oh, we've got more voted than last time. We got 92% of the vote. 70.1% of the entire electorate. There's less non-voters this time. Smaller parties are growing, but to nothing significant, and the Republicans are still hammered down into place. We now have the majority of the vote from all groups still, except trade unionists, which have taken a big hit. But religious groups are back on side, which is probably why we're not seeing the angels of heavenly justice hammering us. Fab. Changes, crime plummeted. Lifespan nearly up 50%. Education up 50%. Food price down 40%. International trade down 37%. Health up 35%, currency strength up 35%, violent crime and alcohol consumption plummeting, human development up, rare earth metal prices were hammering back down, productivity up 30%, unemployment down a quarter, equality up a quarter, stability up a quarter, technology up a quarter, the GDP up a quarter, generational wealth gap is plummeted. That's something that we really struggled to tackle in the UK. This is looking good. Population up nearly 20%. Less people needing healthcare, which is easing the burden there. Tobacco usage down. The environment is suffering a bit. We need to help that. Business confidence up overall. Mental health up. Average temperature is now going in reverse, which is good. Corruption down. Working wheat down. Oil supply down. Fantastic. Our most fanatical voter is Charles Cooper, still 100%. Justin Roberts, 47% approval. Sarah Jackson, sorry, are least supported, but still 47% approval, which isn't bad. And the political compass has taken us all the way along here, down to 100% capitalist, but so we've gone more capitalist this term, but more liberal as well, which is good. We've stepped away from the kind of conservatism of Donald Trump up there, so That's fantastic. So we've got a third term now, and thanks to us actually changing the executive term limit, we can actually continue into that, which is fantastic. Otherwise it would have all been over here. So I think we can be pretty proud of that. Massive surplus, sorted out the debt, because the amount we are spending on debt interest is insane. Okay, so hopefully we can continue to hammer down that debt and then start reinvesting that money in the economy. So stick around for an unprecedented term 3 in the US, thanks to our election law changes, and we'll see what we can do then.